What's up, everybody? It's Tyler from Second Glass. This week, we are going to stimulate the European Union economy and drink wine from Greece. So you've probably heard of the latest Greek tragedy, which is financial collapse. European Union's all pissed off, trying to figure out a solution. So we here at Second Glass figured that why don't we help Greece out a little bit and suggest that everybody this weekend drink some Greek wine. So here's some quick things about Greece. They've been making wine for 6,500 years, like a really long time. So if you think this little financial blip is gonna get in the way of 6,500 years of winemaking, it's not. They are the 6th largest wine producer in Europe. So they actually produce a crap ton of wine. And they actually have 300 indigenous grapes, and they're all named Greek things, and they're pretty much impossible to pronounce. But it makes for really, really cool and interesting wines. So let's dig right into it. The first wine we have comes from an island in the Aegean Sea called Santorini. These are probably some of the most famous white wines made in Greece, and is made with a white grape called Assyrtiko, or however you say it. I'm gonna botch a lot of these. The most fascinating thing about these wines is the island is all volcanic soil, it's really, really windy, and there are no trees. So they actually grow the grapes in these baskets, and the vines actually protect the grapes from the high winds. And so if you look, like none of the grapes are much more than a foot or two off of the ground. So, that's part of the reason why it's a little bit more expensive, but also the grapes and these wines are really, really great. So if you like Sauvignon Blanc, especially if you like Sancerre, you are going to love the wines from Santorini. The next wine we have for you guys is called the Buttari Muscofilero. And so the grape is called Muscofilero. It's a white grape, and it makes these very floral wines. So when you smell it, it's gonna smell very, very floral, almost like it's sweet. But then you taste it, and it's not gonna be very sweet at all. It's gonna be mostly dry tasting. If you guys like Torrontés, which comes from Argentina, this grape is actually very similar. This is what you call like a porch pounder. You sit outside, the sun's out, you drink a bottle of this, you forget your worries. Greece, that's what they're probably doing right now. The last wine we have for you guys comes from Alpha Estate Winery. It's called the Axia, and it's 2 different grapes. 50-50 blend of Xinomavro, I said that right, and Syrah. This is what you find in a lot of these regions that have a lot of their own grapes, like Portugal and Eastern Europe, is they take local indigenous grapes. When this one, Xinomavro, it tastes a lot like, in Italy they have this grape Nebbiolo, right? It's what they make into Barolo and all these things. It's age-worthy, it's light, but it's bold. And so you take this grape and you blend it with Syrah, which is an international grape, and you get a really cool kind of like New World meets Old World style wine. And that's exactly what this is. Really high quality producer, really great red wine. It's a little bit different. The name of this wine kind of sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Axia Xinomavro. So when you drink this whole bottle of wine while you eat some like Greek food, just shout that out and I'm sure something will happen. All right, all kidding aside, Greece makes really, really cool wine, and they've been doing it for basically ever, 6,500 years. So go out there, grab some Greek wines, stimulate the economy, and maybe we can all fix this crisis by drinking a lot of wine. Cheers.